Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm counting down my favorite 10 recession-proof sports cards for under $100. You know, it's hard to find anything for under $100 nowadays. You can't even take your kid to a game and buy a hot dog and a soda for under $100 anymore. Don't even get me started on that. Now, I want some stadium popcorn. Dang it! I got a couple cards on this list that might surprise you, and some of them might make you say, wow, that's not a $100 card, man. Get out of here with that nonsense. But without further ado, let's get into card number one. And I'm going to preface with what the list I'm about to give you guys with all of these cards. Not only do I think they're good buys in the long term, but I think they're good buys right now because they are down in value and you could get in good. So if you're someone that wants to start small, see it work, maybe buy some low risk cards, these are good ones. Coming in at number one, and these are not in order of worst to best or best to worst, but the last one, in my opinion, is the best. So all these, 1 through 9, are kind of all over the place, but number 10, in my opinion, is the best one. So stay to the end. So number one, 1998 Bowman Best Peyton Manning PSA 10. Yeah, how could a Bowman Best Peyton Manning PSA 10 rookie card be worth only $66, which is the last sale? I'm not sure. But in the past year, this card sold for as high as $252, and the last one did $66. So not too bad of a buy. Peyton Manning, can't go wrong with him, right? He's not going to break an ankle. There's not a lot of risk with him. That's number one. Number two, probably not something you're going to expect me to say. 1991 O-Pee-Chee Nicholas Lidstrom PSA 10. If you don't know who Nicholas Lidstrom is, he's a Hall of Fame hockey player. He played a large part of his career for the Red Wings. And this card specifically, there was a high sale in the past year of $121. But the last sales I'm speaking did $36. There's not a lot of PSA 10s of someone like this. Part of the reason I think this is a good buy is because I think vintage hockey cards are slightly undervalued. Not many people look at them, and I think they're going to grow with time. So I love a buy like this. Me personally, I bought some big Wayne Gretzky cards, Mario Lemieux cards, Steve Yzerman, who's another great player for the Red Wings. I've definitely invested a heavy sum of money into vintage hockey because I feel like, personally, a lot of it is undervalued. That's number two. Number three, 1997 Bowman Best Tracy McGrady PSA 10. This card sold for a high of $70 in the past year, but the last sale did $37 as I'm speaking right now, which is just dirt cheap. A Tracy McGrady rookie card for $37. Yeah, it's pretty wild. That's number three. Number four, 1998 Topps Paul Pierce PSA 10. There was a high sale in the past year of $112, but the last one, while I'm speaking right now, did $60. And same concept. Paul Pierce, Hall of Fame player. Not a ton of PSA 10s of this card. It's cheap. It's very low risk. I think it's a decent buy. Number five, 1989 Rod Woodson PSA 10. There was a high sale of $140 in the past year, and you could get in right now as I speak. The last sale did $46. One of the greatest defensive backs of all time. His cards are low right now. Not a ton of risk. This is someone that's prevalent in the media as well. He's still up to date. I think there's a lot of upside with someone like this, kind of like vintage hockey. I think a lot of vintage guys that aren't quarterbacks in the NFL are undervalued, like Jerry Rice rookie cards, Rod Woodson, guys like that. That's number five. Number six, 1989 Donruss John Smoltz PSA 10. The last sale did $26, and there was a high sale in the past year of $49. John Smoltz is one of the greatest pitchers of all time. He pitched for the Atlanta Braves, and yeah, this is just cheap, man. Like, where's the risk? $26 for a John Smoltz rookie PSA 10? That's insane. Number seven, I personally love this purchase. When I was doing my research, I couldn't believe how cheap this guy's cards were. 1996 Marvin Harrison Topps Chrome PSA 10. There was a high sale in the past year of $150. Right now, while I'm speaking, the last sale was $94. And one of the greatest receivers of all time, Topps Chrome, which is a premium product, a PSA 10 $94. Once again, going back to what I said before, I think that a lot of skilled guys, their cards are severely undervalued, just like vintage hockey, just like maybe some pitchers for the major leagues. So I love to get in stuff that's cheap before people see it as an opportunity. And right now, Marvin Harrison cards, or this specific card, is down. That's number 8. That's number 7, excuse me. Number 8, another one I love. This is also, I just love this card. 1990 O-Pee-Chee Premier Mike Modano PSA 10. There was a high sale of $72 in the past year. The last sale did $40. If you don't know who Mike Modano is, he's a great hockey player. He played for the Dallas Stars. He was also captain of the USA team and just a tremendous hockey player. And going back to what I keep saying over and over again, I feel like vintage hockey is down, right? If you're going to buy something and hold it, you want to get in stuff before people see it as an opportunity. So I couldn't believe how cheap this card was. When I was doing my research, I was like, wow. And I actually had to double check it. I then went on eBay and made sure that this card sold for so cheap because I couldn't believe it. Number 9, 1996 Bowman Best Steve Nash PSA 10. There was a high sale of this card in the past year of $59. The last sale while I'm speaking did $56. And I just think it's a safe buy. People love Steve Nash, one of the greatest point guards of all time. It's just safe. Not a lot of risk here. It's cheap. Not a bad buy. And my favorite buy right now, under $100, 1998 Bowman Best Vince Carter PSA 10. This card is down a lot right now. You can get in and buy it pretty good. While I'm speaking, the last sale at $56, and there was a high sale in the past year of $125. People love Vince Carter. Obviously, super exciting basketball player. And some of these cards, man, that I'm talking about are down a lot right now. If you want to get in sports cards, get in cheap, low risk, not spend a lot of money, this would be the way to do it. I love the hockey stuff. I love Marvin Harrison. I love Vince Carter. Hopefully this video gave you guys a little bit of value. There'll be a free PDF down in the description below of exactly what I'm talking about here in step-by-step order, with all the sales, so you guys could have something on paper or on Google Docs to actually see. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cool. Now we're on to the podcast. Sweet. Hopefully that gave you guys a little bit of value. I spent all morning researching that stuff. So let's get into the podcast. I will share. The creative director just told me to talk about the Pokemon card show, so I will. Pokemon card show. These were my takeaways. So PokeCon was here in Tampa, where I live. Number one, these guys were so nice. People in sports cards aren't as nice as these Pokemon guys. I feel like the people there, obviously they're there to make money, but I feel like they weren't, like they were there to be personable and friendly. I feel like sports cards is much more cutthroat and it's money, 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 which Pokemon is too. But that was one of my takeaways. My other takeaway from it was how to make money. So obviously you could buy cards, get them graded, sell them, which is obvious. But when it comes to buying graded stuff, like how do you make money? With buying graded stuff with sports cards, the way I do it is I buy in the off season while it's cheap, or I buy while it's down, like these cards I just got done talking about. And then, I'm confident some of these cards will go back up in value. Pokemon, it's kind of the same thing. These dealers try to buy at 80-85% of Charizard and Pikachu and Gengar and all these characters that are prevalent and well known, and they just buy on the dip. The only concerning thing I would say, so I was asking dealers, I was really asking them this random 2024 Pikachu XYZ card that sells for $1,000. Why? Why is this card worth $1,000? Like if I took a rookie card of Patrick Mahomes, I could explain to you why it's worth $1,000. It's a premium product. Patrick Mahomes is a great player. This was his rookie card, so you could think of it like his original, and that's why there's demand, which makes sense. But the answer I got is simply that people just kind of like the artwork. They like the artists, so different artists, develop different cards, develop the images from different cards, and there's certain artists that people like more, certain artists that people like less. But I feel like maybe that's part of the reason why the Pokemon market has been coming down a little bit. Well, obviously, because it went up so much. But I feel like long term, obviously, I'm biased. Long term, I would much, much, much rather have a 2023 Wembanyama card to invest in long term than a 2023 Pikachu card because I feel like there's much more substance behind it. That's kind of what I took away. Granted, there's a lot of money in Pokemon. There's a lot of people did that do sports cards and got into Pokemon, but I feel like the margins are smaller with Pokemon because you can't really time the market. It's harder to get good deals on graded stuff. That's just my takeaway. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing, so that also is part of it. I don't really know what to look for. So yeah, that is kind of my takeaway from the Pokemon card show. But let's start taking some callers here. We got our first one. We got our first one. Calling you back. Hey, you got Eric. You are live.
I'm sorry?
You got Eric. You're live on the show.
Eric, hi. My name's Jerry. I just actually signed up for your program last week, but was having issues getting an onboarding call.
Have you booked it?
Well, it was booked. The rep never showed, and then called the next day. Didn't leave a number to call him back. Said he was going to send me a text. Didn't receive a text.
Huh.
I'm still waiting for that onboarding call. It was with Connor.
Yeah, I'll tell. He'll reach out to you in the next 10 minutes. I'll tell him.
All right, I appreciate that.
Yeah, and you said Jerry. Name was Jerry, right?
Jerry.
Gotcha. I'll tell Connor to reach out to you in the next 10 minutes. He's on a call right now, but I think he's wrapping up.
All right, I appreciate that.
All right. Any other questions or ways I can help?
I mean, I obviously got into the program. I started reviewing all of the videos. Everything looks great. I've been doing some sports card flipping for close to a year now, but
nice.
Looking to tighten up my business per se, and some of the avenues and methods that you're using certainly look to do that. So I'm excited for everything. But I mean, do you see, I guess, for a person doing this as an entry level or a little bit of experience, looking at different types of cards to be, going after per se? I mean, I use different methods than the way that you do it through eBay, but, just looking for your insight on that.
So, well, I would definitely be looking at Pokemon. Pokemon's a great starter to buy cards and get them graded. Then also right now we're in the baseball buying window. So to be safer, I would go with like 2024 and 2025 tops cards, so like Ohtani, Judge, Bobby Witt. Those are pretty safe purchases right now.
Perfect. I guess I'll review some of that with Connor then when I get the call.
Yeah, Connor on the onboarding call, he's gonna essentially make sure you have all your necessary stuff. Then he's gonna basically give you like a whole, basically coaching session on exactly what you should be doing right now.
Okay. No, that's awesome. I'm excited to work with you.
Sweet. Cool. Thanks for calling in, Jerry. Sorry about that. He'll reach out to you ASAP.
All right. Thanks so much.
All right. Cool. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Shoot Connor a message on Slack. That's never good. Someone calls in saying that, right? Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You are live.
Eric, how you doing, man?
What's up? Who's calling?
This is Mike from Long Island. I've spoken with you a couple of times.
Sweet.
You've referenced some really good restaurants near around Concomer. I think it was a pizzeria.
Gino's.
Yes, there you go. So I listened to your your video about these recession-proof cards.
Okay.
Why do you think they're cut in half in regards to price? Is it just normal market fluctuation? Did for some reason these athletes fall out of favor? What do you think that's from?
Dude, I cannot personally tell you. So I've been doing this strategy for a long time. So like, hold on, let me share my screen and kind of show you what I'm talking about. So like, let's take copy, pass me my list. Let's take one of the cards on my list. Like, okay, let's take one of my favorites. So like this card, this Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison, Topps Chrome, PSA 10. This card, PSA 10. Hold on, let me pull it up. So this card in the past year just fluctuates in sales. Just like, and there's all sorts of reasons why it can go up or down. The main reason, in my opinion, is like the person who sold it probably didn't know what they were doing, or like maybe they auctioned it on the wrong day, a Tuesday at 2 p.m. when there's not as many people on eBay, and because of that, it forced a low sale. So I'll buy this stuff all day while it's low, and it'll there's no guarantees, but it'll most likely pop back up. So why it goes down, there is no reason. Just a low sale. It's just market fluctuation. It's just like, I don't know, like a Disney stock or something. Like they just go up and down.
And let me ask you a question. So when you find, I'm new to your program too. I haven't bought a lot. I'm still but I'm a slow mover, right? I'm trying to learn everything before I jump in. So when you bottom fish, so to speak, which is just my term for kind of what your video was with these top 10 cards, right? When you bottom fish like that, they're graded, which kind of is a little bit different from what the actual program is about, right?
Yes. So if you're in the program, I would not buy any of this stuff. I would only be buying raw, getting graded and selling. That's the fastest way to make money.
Right. Okay. Fine. So that's what I was trying to differentiate.
Yeah.
I understand the whole straw hats in the winter, right? Well, yeah, I can own this thing. The average sale is 2 times what I'm going to pay for it. I'll buy it. I have to sit on it. I sit on it. Right?
Yeah. Keep in mind the video is for like people that are like getting in, people that don't have guidance or coaching. It's very easy to tell someone, hey, go buy a Marvin Harrison card on eBay for like $100. That doesn't take as much knowledge as like what you now know through being in the program, like, grading and condition and timing and this and that and yada, yada, yada. So keep in mind, it's also to help people get in.
Got it. All right. Listen, it's always a pleasure to speak with you. Your knowledge is, I'm trying to absorb as much as I can. And it's just always appreciative, and it's great to have access to you, through these calls. It's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Keep calling in, man. Keep me updated on how it's going.
You got it, man. Thanks
a
lot.
Cool. Bye-bye. See ya. You guys see this tan line? It's from playing tennis. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. I thought I was going to get made fun of. Some people think I spray tan, believe it or not. But I don't. I just for a white guy, I get a good tan. Always been good. No callers? No callers. That's not common. But there are some questions in the chat. I will have to cut it off, though, if a caller comes in. Studio construction. It takes a long time. Looks like it's still... Yeah. So the studio is actually set up now. It's fully set up. I'm literally looking at it. We just have to mess around with the technology in it to make sure we know what we're doing. We can't really go live and have that get screwed up. But yes, it does take a long time. But it is done. Crossing my fingers. The next podcast. So the next Wednesday, I won't be doing it. Or in 2 days from now, I won't be doing it because I'll be home in New Jersey, taking a break. But Monday, hopefully, we'll be in the podcast studio. And it'll be sick. Let's see what other questions we got here. Hockey itself is underrated. I agree. Any insight on why these cards are down 50%? That was Michael who just called in, I believe. What do you think about WWE or UFC cards? Not much. I just don't think there's enough of a market. Matt said he just called, but I don't think he did, Matt, because we don't see you. You could text the number. You could text the phone number, and then we'll call you if it's not working for some reason. But I'll share my screen and go on eBay in the meantime. Kind of look at some stuff I'd be looking to buy. So like 2024 Ohtani Topps. Can't really go wrong with this stuff. You could go to like ending soonest do like, I don't know, minimum like $75. And let's do only one mid. Oh, we got one. I just got started. All right. Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You are live. You hear me? You there, Mr. 601? Maybe not. Oh, say call failed. Bad connection. Like stuff like this. Oh, never mind. We're back.
There, Mr. 601. Hello.
Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You're live.
So I had a question. Just over the past few months, these cards have been going up a ton, like the Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan and LeBron and stuff.
Yep.
So I've been looking at a Kobe Go Nuts PSA 8, but it's going up a ton of money since like February.
Yep.
I was wondering your thoughts on that, if I should wait or if it's a buy right now.
So it's like the one from 1996, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, let's look together. So 1996. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 13.
Oh, good for you. Duncan. What's it called? Duncan Go Nuts, right?
Go Nuts. Go Nuts. Yes, sir.
Let's see if I can find it. Dunk. Let's see. It's 96, right?
I think so. 96.
Huh. I
Or
can't.
98. 96 or 98.
Oh yeah, it's 98. And then a PSA 8, you said?
Yes, sir.
Damn, you got some money for being young. This card's worth like $3,000. But it depends. What's the price you can get it at?
Well, one just ended an auction for like 35 on alt, I think, but it's the highest sell there's ever been, I think.
Yeah. So me personally, I would stay far clear of it. It's just yeah, you don't want to buy at the absolute high. Like maybe it can keep going up, you never know. But this stuff throughout my life, it always goes up and then down, up and then down. You want to buy it at the down.
Wait till it fluctuates or go down a little bit.
Yeah, like this card, like there was a sale just in April of 1,700, and now the last one I'm looking at did 3,200, and then you're saying one did 3,500. Yeah, I would stay far clear.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, dude, I got you. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Bye. Some of these kids have money nowadays. It's crazy. Even at these card shows, these kids, you'll see these like 14-year-old kids that'll make you feel terrible about yourself walking around with like 50 grand. You got Eric. You are live.
Good morning, Eric. This is Safe. How you doing?
What's up, Safe?
Good. Nothing much. I just wanted to ask you a question regarding we keep talking about the market being a little down for baseball.
Yep.
However, I mean, when kind of like you check prices offered, it's usually like for buy it now on eBay, they usually carry the same prices of like the higher comps that they were in there and stuff like that. So what is your best advice of how to buy it at the like the low market right now, because sellers are not willing to kind of like discount it for that?
Correct. Yeah. So it's a good point. So think about what basically I say. So you have a baseball card and it's down right now because it's the off season. Odds are whoever has that card on eBay, and if they're selling it, they're going to lose money, right? Because we're trying to buy cards while they're at their low. So that's why doing it via best offers can be kind of difficult, because these sellers have it on there and their thought process is, I'll just put it on there overpriced, and if it sells for what I want now, great. If not, I'll wait till January, February, or March. So buying through best offers and buy it nows are insanely difficult when you're trying to buy something at its low. you want to be buying via auction. Auction's going to be your best friend because it sells for what it's worth right now, right? That's the definition of an auction. So that'd be my answer.
Okay, excellent. Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm going to just let you go. It's just kind of like, I wanted to reinforce that. I had that idea, but I just wanted to make sure that this is exactly how it's done.
Sweet. Cool. Thanks for calling in as always.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
All right. Later, safe. Yeah. Buying at the low. The only downside of that is it's low right now. So a lot of people don't want to sell it. Is there another? Oh, there's another. We're calling you back.
Hey, what's up, brother? This is Matt from Grand Junction.
What's up, Matt from Grand Junction?
How you doing, brother? Dude, I got a couple questions real quick.
Yeah.
So I've listed a bunch of stuff on eBay. It's not a lot. I'm at 72 listings right now, and I've sold 7 cards.
Okay.
But for shipping and like label printing and stuff, how would you cut your costs the most at my level right now? Because it's out of my house. I'm not buying and sending it PC. I have them here.
Yep. So what? What's the average? What's the average value of a card you're selling?
I haven't gotten any graded ones back yet, so I'm just doing my low end stuff. It's anywhere from like, I don't know, $5 to $35.
Yeah, the best way I use. Do you know what pirateship.com is?
Yeah.
That's what I would use. I mean, there's no way to like cut your costs with shipping. It's not like USPS is going to give you a discount. So,
Okay.
but the best way to ship, in my opinion, is using Pirate Ship because it keeps things very organized. It saves addresses. So it gives you a discount apparently, but it's going to cost you like at least like $4, $3, $4, $5, depending on where in the country you're shipping it to ship. But just charge the buyer for shipping.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been doing, and nobody's had any issues with this.
Yeah.
They're real cheap, anyways. But yeah, and I had one of my buddies that is a good friend, just like you talk about. He's like, hey, you need to get out of there, get out of the program, and he has no money. He's trying to tell me to get out, and I was like, listen, man.
Wait, you're saying your friend has no money?
Dude, yeah, it's unfortunate, but like he always tells me, listen, you need to do this and that, and it was right after you talked about don't listen to people.
Yeah,
that have no money.
Isn't it amazing? Like I see it happen. I mean, I see it happen all the time. It's so sad. Like I have a friend who's attempting to start a business, and this is not in sports cards, and his whole family, who all have regular 9-to-5 jobs, they all are telling him you're an idiot. Starting a business doesn't work. Yet these are people that have never started a business and have 9-to-5 jobs. It's like asking your history.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. But people like that, right? So I'll tell you why people operate like that. There's 2 reasons. Number 1, your friend might be envious or jealous of what you're doing, and like the reality of humans in life is misery loves company. So a lot of people, as fucked up as it is, don't like to see their friend make money and be wealthier than they are. I'm not saying your friend's a bad person or anything, but I've seen a lot of people operate like this.
No, it's right.
And then,
you're right, dude.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And the last thing I was going to say is also people are afraid of being sold. So the word sales scares people because everybody has a bad taste with the word sales, because when people think of sales, they think of that greasy used car salesman that tries to squeeze them for every dollar. But there's a lot of people that sell a lot of things that are actually good for people. Like if you're selling something that's actually valuable, then you should sell it. You should like want to buy it. Like if you buy a gym membership for $100 a month, that's expensive, and some salesman pushes you to buy it, and they're very pushy, but you buy it. But because of that gym membership, you're able to lose 50 pounds. Well, you bought something and it was worth it, right? And you got pushed to do it. So like, there's nothing wrong with selling and buying stuff as long as it's worth what you're paying. So
That's what I do. I've done that for 15 years in my business. I buy product and I sell it at shows. I travel around and I do shows. That's what I do. And it was just funny, like, it was same day. And I already knew, don't listen to people fiscally that are not fiscally responsible if you want to be. That's kind of the thing.
Yeah.
But it was just really funny that he did that. And then, dude, I got one last question.
Yeah.
I talked to Josh on the calls. I can't find this card anywhere. It's, can I ask at least get your help on this, man?
Sure.
It's a 2017 Panini, and it's Knights of the Round, Dan Marino. Now, this card is in, I looked at everything, dude. It looks like it's a 10. I'm telling you, spacing. I measured it. I did everything. And the Tom Brady, I know, goes for way, way more, but the PSA 10 sold for a big amount. I can't even find this card.
I found it.
I can't find it.
I found it.
You found it? Dude, I couldn't find it.
2016 Knights of the Round, Dan Marino.
This is 2017, it says.
What is the picture? What's he doing in the picture?
He's throwing it with his hand up, like 4 fingers. It's white with gray.
And it's a die cut card. The card is cut.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not. Let me see. Am I not looking at the right card? I would assume it's
No, that's not the right card. I'm looking at the screen right now.
So Knights of the Round.
I just can't find this card, man.
This one? Is it this?
I don't see. The die cut one is in it.
Yeah, it's there's 4 fingers up. He's throwing it. It's gray on the bottom right.
Yeah, gray on the bottom right.
Yeah, I got you. Yes.
The Tom Brady, the PSA 10 Tom Brady went for a lot of money. I know this won't go for that much, but even if it's a couple $100, this card's in great shape.
I don't think it'll go for a couple $100. I would imagine. This is me guessing. I would assume about $100 as a PSA 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just had no idea. And then one more. I just pulled a Black Dazzlers Dalibor Dvorsky from an Upper Deck. I got bored and I did the.
Who is that? Who?
Dvorsky. Dalibor Dvorsky, Black Dazzlers.
Who's Dalibor Dvorsky? Am I supposed to know who that is?
He's in hockey. Dvorsky is his last name. Dvorsky.
Okay. Okay. He's all right. He was the 10th overall pick in 2023. So Dalibor Dvorsky for the St. Louis Blues. Okay.
Yeah, Black Dazzlers. I just couldn't find any comps on that. I'm gonna send it in to get graded, but I just couldn't find any comps. See what you think.
Well, let's see. Dvorsky. What's the name of the card?
It's Black Dazzlers.
Yeah, I do not see this. Black Dazzlers.
Yeah. Do you want the card number?
No, it's not gonna help me. Let me see. Oh, I'm spelling it wrong. Hold on. Dvorsky, Dazzlers. Let's see.
2025, 2026 Upper Deck Series 1. Black.
I see. Is it numbered?
Nope.
Huh. I see Green Dazzlers did $6. It's not numbered? Yeah, the card's probably worth like $5 to $10.
Yeah, all the other black ones, it's supposed to be the top pull.
Oh, it is? So, then I could be wrong, but I see all these others, even numbered to 25.
Black Dazzlers is supposed to be the top color pull, I guess, or like black and pink maybe, but black is one of them.
Yeah, you were asking the wrong person with this one, but I would assume like $5 to $10. This is my guess.
All right.
Any other questions?
No, that's it, man. I don't want to take up too much of your time. You got more callers. Go ahead.
Sweet. Well, thanks for calling in. Good luck. Keep me updated on how it's going, and don't listen to your friend.
No, of course, man. I always mention the residuals. He has no idea what it's about, brother.
Awesome.
I'm about about to send in a bunch of Con Knuffle cards because people are saying don't, and I think he's down right now. I'm about to get all these graded, and I don't care. It's $25 a card. I think it's worth it.
It's cool. Well, keep me updated. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, I got a bunch of his rookie cards for cheap, so a bunch of different ones. So
Sweet.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Take it easy.
All right. Have a good one.
Money.
Thanks, man. Bye. Isn't that amazing? People will give advice on things they should not be giving advice on. It's like the same. It's like the age-old thing. Like your wife will tell you, don't buy that. Don't invest in yourself yet. Love your wife, but probably shouldn't be giving you financial advice. People, this is fucked up to say. People will ask me, they're like, Eric, do you have a girlfriend? You probably understand. You got to run things by her. No, I would never ask my girlfriend for financial advice. Nothing wrong with her. Love her to death. But why would I ever ask her for advice on finances? Or like, imagine me asking my girlfriend, should I buy this Pikachu card? Do you think it's a good buy? That's basically what you do when you ask your wife, should you buy this? Or like, should you invest in this? Like, she knows as well as someone who's never done it before, right? Any other callers? Oh, the queue's free. That question was so random, bro. What do you guys think of Dakota Ditcheva? I don't know who these guys are. Yeah, easier to. There you go. There's a classic sales, classic thing to say in sales. Easier to beg for forgiveness. Yeah, you're right. It is. You would be correct. It is easier to beg for forgiveness, right? Because most wives are anti-sports cards, believe it or not, because they don't understand that it's a money-making opportunity, which I don't blame them. A lot of husbands have just wasted money on like whatnot and just in breaks and just losing money. So I don't blame the wives, like especially if they've only lost money before. This is a good-looking card. I don't know what this does. Topps pristine. Otani. Orange. What does this card do? Topps pristine. It's probably this. Grade me. That's funny. I've never seen that before. It says in parentheses, grade me. Or not parentheses, apostrophes. It's not a bad card. A PSA 10 did $495. Oh, here it is. A PSA 10 did $500 of the same exact card. So 192 with 2 hours left. This card's ending in the middle of the day. You can probably get this card for low 200s. It's not a bad one to buy. This is probably another solid one. The queue's open. If all right, next caller gets a free coffee from me. Free $5 Starbucks coffee. The next caller. Just once you text us, just text us your email. Wow, that was fast. Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You are live. You hear me? Hello. Hey, what's up? You have Eric.
Hey, Eric. This is Drew from New Jersey. First time caller.
Thanks, Drew. What's up, man? Nice to meet you.
Hey, man. I've been following you now for about the last month. I just think everything you've been doing is pretty much gold. I was just bragging about you to my fiance.
I'm happy I made it in the household.
Yeah, I'm a big sports bettor and grew up doing cards, but throughout the 90s, after everything kind of went bust, I got out of it for about 20 years or so. And then kind of started getting back into it, but wanted to be profitable.
Yep.
And I guess Googling that, I kind of found you and started implementing your strategy into what I'm doing. And kind of had some success right away.
Oh, nice. Well, what was your success? What did you do?
Well, my first card, I take in what you were saying. I went ahead and got started investing in some Tyler Shough from the Saints
Yep.
before he was named the starter.
Yep.
Because I knew that the former Saints quarterback was pretty horrible, and they would give this young kid a chance. So
Yep.
kind of going off my sports betting acumen and going what you're saying, I was able to do that. So I got his downtown. I have high income as a longshoreman, so I was able to invest in his downtown and so I paid a little under $300 for that, and I got it graded, and it came back at 10.
Nice.
And so they're saying it's listed there. It says I don't know how many have been sold, but it says that 10 would be worth $1,400. I don't know if you think that's something I could really get for it, but that would be like over $1,000 profit on my first card. You know.
Well, it's nice. It's nice to know that what I say works a little bit. But let's see. I'll tell you what I think it's worth. So, first off, my advice would be to sell it now.
Right.
That would be my number one advice. And let's see how many PSA 10s there are out there. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll have one of the first 10s to come back.
Yeah, for that.
I haven't even got it yet. You know, I sent it right to eBay. You know, kind of going off what you said, right from the eBay auction, right to PSA, right.
Is it Panini Donruss downtown or Donruss downtown? Do you know the difference?
I didn't even know there was a difference. Let me see.
You know what? Well, yeah, there's only been 5 PSA 10s. Great. So yeah, I would sell it right now. And then the last sale did $300. Yeah, I think you could make close to $1,000 on it if you sold it in profit.
That's pretty good advice, brother.
Yeah, but I would actually eBay auction it. You want to auction things because that's going to generate a ton of hype because it's one of the first ones. I would literally set an auction for today.
I didn't even get it back yet. I did like the thing when they unfortunately, being new to it was my first one, so instead it's telling them to put it right on eBay or right to my PSA vault, because I did get my vault set up. So I'm getting a lot of my old Jordans and stuff graded.
Yep.
Another great video advice you had. I found a stack of Jordans in a case that, like you said, I'm getting them all graded, but they could all be 10s, you know, like 35 of them. And then from that hasn't been touched in 25 years or more,
yep.
You know, and then so I'm also able to cash in on some of my old stuff. But I know the old stuff isn't great, but like the Jordans, like you said. But yeah, so I didn't get that card. They're going to send it back to me, but I wanted to. I don't know if I can go in there and change it and have them put it, like contact PSA and have them put it right into an auction.
Yeah, they will. You're talking about the Tyler Shough card?
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. When you get it back, so you know it got a 10?
Yeah, they already told me it got a 10, like you do that flip thing in the app.
Yeah, so in the app, I don't know exactly where, but in the app, they'll either offer you on the card, which I doubt they will offer you because they don't know what it's worth, or they'll auction it for you. So I would have them auction it for you via the PSA eBay.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it did anywhere between 1,000 to 1,500. It's kind of a crapshoot, but regardless, you'll do pretty damn well on it.
Yeah, that's not bad for my first one. You know?
It's not at all. Not at all.
It's a little easier than sports betting.
Yeah, it gives you some extra money to go and sports gamble if you want.
And then the other thing I did want to say is I also, now I know he's a running back, but I was initially real big on Quinshawn Judkins. Now he did score again twice yesterday. I know the running backs can be more injured. I got it downtown at Quinshawn. I paid I think $800 or $900 for that. It could come back at 10, but they actually messed up in the shipping. I don't know if I'm going to get a 10. When they sent it to me, it was like it fell out of the case a little bit.
Yeah. So my advice with that stuff, I would actually not be buying football right now. Buy baseball. It's cheap right now. You want to be buying things like what's worked for me. You want to buy when they're not playing and sell right before they start playing. So buy baseball now. You've probably seen me say this a million times, but buy baseball now. It's in the off season. Get the cards back from grading in January, February, March. Sell them before the baseball season begins, April 1st, and then start buying football in like February, March, April, right when they get done playing and the hype is low. So that's what I would do. It's too risky. Even the Tyler Shough card, like if you like the part of the risk, if you go and sell it via eBay auction and he goes 10 for 25 with 120 yards and 2 picks, that card might do $800. But if he has 3 touchdowns, no picks, throws for 300 yards that day, it might do 1,500. So like, and I always like to teach people like predictable money and taking the risk out of it. So my advice would be to not actually buy football right now.
Okay, I agree with you. I guess that's what I'll go to. The Justin Crawfords and.
Yep, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm a Phillies guy, so now the one guy though in football I was getting into a little bit because the stuff was so low, and I guess I'll stop. But the Davis Mills,
Oh, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. There's just hype because he's starting. He's just gonna go to being a backup, and that's it. I would not do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because stuff is like dirt cheap.
It is, but it's
Stroud will come back.
But so before you got into cards, Davis Mills was a big deal a few years ago. His cards used to sell for a ton of money, and he's just a career backup. He's a solid backup. Maybe he gets a starting gig. I don't know, but I doubt it. So I would not do that personally.
Okay. What about Shedeur Sanders?
Same thing. I wouldn't. You're falling into the trap of all the normal sports card guys that just buy into the hype. You want to be buying when they're not hyped. You want to be buying when cards are low, not buy when they're high.
Okay. So I'll just take my first luck with Tyler Shough and keep it at that.
Yes, that's what I would do.
All right, I'll reinvest into baseball with what's that guy, Jesus Meade?
Yeah, Jesus Made, however to pronounce it. Yeah.
Holiday.
Yep. There you go. And that's the right spirit.
Thanks, brother.
All right, you have a good one.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, bye-bye. I just saved that guy so much money, most likely. Hopefully he takes my advice. Sometimes I give people advice and they do the opposite, but hopefully he doesn't. I'm calling you guys back. Don't worry. We're getting there. Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You are live.
Yeah, how you doing, Eric? This is also from Arizona, first-time caller.
Cool. Nice to meet you. What? Say your name again?
OSO.
Oh, Oso. What's up, Oso? How may I help?
Yeah, so I've been following you for a while now. I followed your advice. I started an LLC, and I ended up picking up a card, but I'm having a hard time getting a comp. And I wanted to ask, how do you get comps on that? There's no comps out there for a brand new product. And it's kind of high end, so it's like I don't want to be too high. I don't want to be too low.
Yep.
I want to see what's your process on doing that.
Sure. You want to give me the card, and I'll do my best?
Yeah. I got a 2025 Joe Namath kaboom gold.
So there's a few ways to do this. So Joe Namath 2025 kaboom. So what you could do is if you look at a Joe Namath kaboom from other years, it's gonna sell for around that. So maybe it'll sell for a little bit more because it's hyped right now. But so is yours raw?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's.
That was the other part of the question. Is do I sell it now or do I try and grade it and try to get in the hype while it is now versus grading it?
I would grade it ASAP and sell it. I would use. Let's see if I go to the PSA website. Let me see the service levels real quick. I would use. Where's the pricing? I would use on that card. Oh man, probably the $150 service, the express service, and just get it ASAP. So,
okay.
Yeah.
now, I understand that, like, from what I heard, that, kabooms are kind of, like, condition sensitive as far as, like, they don't grade very well.
Yeah.
How much is that going to really reflect the comps once it does come back? If it does come back a 9 or even an 8, from what I hear. I mean,
So
it's really sharp, so.
Well, let's look. Let's just take a random kaboom. I don't know, kaboom Jaden Daniels, right? Because all these cards are made the same, so it's gonna have around the same gem rate. So out of 1,000 graded, 40% of them got a 10. So it's not terribly hard to grade. It's also not easy.
Decent.
Yeah, it's okay. But if yours looks sharp, it's definitely could easily 10. I mean, if it gets a 9, it'll sell for what it's worth raw about. And then if it gets a 10, it'll sell for a lot. So, but it's worth the risk because having one of the first 10s, you'll get an extra like 20-30% than you should.
Got it. Yeah, because there was one, that's selling, but it's still there, and I'm not sure if, like, it's it's even worth that amount or not. And I was like, okay, well, do I miss the hype? And because sometimes I get upgraded, and when it comes back, it's like, oh man, like I totally missed that.
Yeah, that's why you want to use the fast service and make sure it's in good condition and it's worth the risk to get it graded, because there is some risk because you could sell that card today for, like, let's say $2,500, but if you go and sell it in 2 or 3 weeks, it might only sell for $2,000 or $1,800 because the hype might die a little bit. So it's a calculated risk. If it's in good condition, you want to send it in because you get a big premium if it's one of the first PSA 10s. Maybe not as big if it was like a rookie of Shough Sanders or something, but it's worth. If you think it's in good condition, the corners are sharp, there's no factory lines on it or dimples, then I would send it in for grading.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, bro. Thanks for calling in.
I appreciate you.
All right, bye-bye. It's a good card. Joe Namath, my boy, New York Jets fan over here. Unfortunately, I sounds like I say that proudly, but at least I'm not a Raiders fan. They seem like they're the worst team. I think there was another caller. Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You are live.
Eric, how you doing, Bubba? It's Murph.
Murph.
How's it going?
Murph. Is it Murph? It's Murph with an F at the end, right?
No, not like Murph, like Nerf. It's Murph with a V.
Merv. So it's Merv.
Yeah.
Oh.
With a hard V.
Okay, with a hard V. Got it, Merv. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on with those tan lines, buddy?
I was playing tennis in the blistering heat yesterday, and I have thin hair, so I wear a headband. And if I don't,
put the sunscreen in the hairline.
Would a sunscreen block the tan? Because I have a headband on. That's the problem.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why you see like that white in the corners, because I have a headband pushing my hair back. Because if not, my hair drips down and then sweat gets into my eyes and it burns.
Oh, then you can't see the ball.
Exactly, can't see the ball, so I gotta wear a headband.
Then you can't show them how good at tennis you are.
Exactly, and I get competitive. I get angry if I don't win, so I gotta do everything I could to win.
The blistering Tampa heat, huh?
Yeah, it was a hot one yesterday.
I'll tell you what, it's not that hot in New York.
I'll see it in 2 days. I'll be there. So.
Cool. All right, I got a bunch of questions for you.
Go for it.
All right, so I mean, preach to the choir here, but you are all obviously, like, Topps took the license back from the basketball.
Yep.
Right? They released their new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking up some of the stuff on eBay, and I saw there's like a title. It says, I don't know what they're called. Maybe they're like hanger packs. They have like 36 cards a pack or something.
Yep.
It says, buy this pack, guaranteed relic card, auto, or something like that in the pack if you buy it from, that auction or that person. Do you know how people know that there's a guaranteed auto or relic in a pack? Well,
yeah, these companies, when they produce cards, they'll guaranteed 3 autographs in this box of cards. But keep in mind, most of the relics are crap. It'll be a relic of like me in this sweatshirt that's worth $0. So.
Not crap. If it's a limited edition with the tan lines, I'm in. No. I hear what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, like, somebody is reselling the pack, right? and they're putting in their listing that there's in that particular pack that they're selling,
So
there's a guaranteed auto in there.
is it are you talking about a repack?
No. So, all right, maybe we walk it through. Hold on, let me put the screen up and let's see if we show you. Okay, so we got. So you go on eBay, you type in like Topps 25, 26, 36 card pack.
Okay, wait. Let me do it. So 2025 Topps 36 card pack. Okay.
And then it'll say like guaranteed auto, and you'll have like packs that they're selling for $10, and then there'll be one that's like guaranteed auto inside. The seller's saying guaranteed auto or relic, and those packs have sold for like $25, $30. I'm just wondering how the person that's selling it knows there's a guaranteed auto in it. Is there like a different weight in the pack? Do they have X-ray vision and can see through the pack or something?
No. 20. I need to give me the exact title of the listing you're looking at.
All right, hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull it up here. eBay. There. Okay. Search.
Guaranteed auto hot pack. Okay, wait.
You got it? Yeah, I got it right here. I'll put on the soul filter.
Guaranteed auto and hot pack. What the fuck does that mean? Guaranteed relic in every. Yeah, so you know what I think it is?
What's up?
So if you were to buy the case or the box of cards, which has like 4 or 5 or 6 packs in it, you're guaranteed an auto or a relic. But here they're just selling the pack. So I think they're just kind of manipulating the words to say this could be one of the packs that have the guaranteed auto. It's bullshit what they're doing, to be honest.
I'm seeing one that's selling it for like $35 got sold. Another one for like 10, but then there is some legitimate one that I tested. So check out. You're on that page, right?
Yeah, I'm on eBay. Yeah.
Okay, so you go to the sold listing.
Okay, go to the sold listings.
Keep this between you and I, buddy, and everyone else on the internet. But you could see there's a listing that says 25, 26 Topps NBA basketball guaranteed Cooper flag. Right? Do you see that one?
Guarantees a possible Cooper flag. Guaranteed autograph hot pack, possible Cooper flag. This guy, this says all you need to know. This guy doesn't know how to spell possible. He put one S instead of 2. So
yeah, a lot of typos on eBay.
Yeah. So that's
a lot of English majors running their game. No, this one's sold on November 15th, and the exact listing says. The exact listing says. Oh, sorry, sold on November 14th. The exact listing, the words are 2025 -26 Topps NBA basketball guaranteed Cooper flag rookie card on back hot pack. So for $35.
Yeah, there's.
No, but this one's legit because you can see through the pack on the back, and you can see that there's a Cooper flag on the back of the pack.
Oh, so then that's
in there, right? So, and I actually was in the NBA store, and I went and I looked, and I said, "Oh, this is for real. This really works, right?"
Okay.
I'm wondering if you could tell me what your professional opinion is, right? Do you think that that's a kind of pack to hold that card, to hold that pack still wrapped up? Well, actually, what would you do in this situation? Would you hold the pack? Would you try to sell it? Would you get the pack graded?
No, I wouldn't. You could hold the pack. But I still wouldn't because it's no different than buying a Cooper flag card and holding it long term. It's probably not a good idea. Most young guys don't perform, live up to hype. So,
do you think it's worth a little bit more for the novelty that it's in the pack and
no,
sealed up tight?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, good to know. Okay, I got some questions for you.
Go for it.
On Topps, right?
Yep.
They sell. I know. If I'm listening well, your thoughts on Topps Now cards are, they're not worth it, right? But
yes,
on the Topps
correct.
website, they sell Topps hockey, like the rook. They sell those little stickers. And then they have like the little, like some of the times the stickers either celebrate momentous achievements by like great players, or they have the rookie stickers, and those are much cheaper than the Topps Now cards.
Okay.
Your thoughts on stickers? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about, but is it still like, does it work the way Topps Now works with these stickers?
Yeah, there's a window to buy it within, and then you can buy like in bulk, and then you get a little deal on it, and then they try to entice you by putting in different colored stickers into your order, you know, that kind of thing. But they're just way smaller than cards. They're like these small, I don't know the exact measurements, but they're small like stickers that you could put into a sticker book.
Yeah, I just don't know how you can make money with it, so I wouldn't.
Okay, cool. All right, and let's see. I think my last question.
Okay.
So, what are your thoughts on buying this year's Topps Chrome basketball boxes and just holding them, sealed them up, holding them for and see how these guys pan out?
Not a bad idea, but I would do it. I'd probably do it at the end of the season. Do it like in May or June. They'll probably be cheaper.
Okay, even though from what I've seen, Topps will list them on their website for a certain price, and then they'll get into they'll come out and Target and whatever those big box stores will sell them. Will mark them up by like 40%, and then the hobby shops will mark them up by like 50%.
Wow. Yeah.
And you think that you think it'll be cheaper than what Topps is listing on its site now?
Yeah. I would only buy boxes via like eBay auction or via like an auction site. I would never buy it from a card shop.
Or from Topps directly?
Yeah, I would never, yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Good to know. All right, well, here's to playing tennis and getting those tan lines fixed, buddy.
Thanks, Merv. It's always a pleasure.
For sure. All right, enjoy the holiday.
All right, you too, man. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
Is the tan line that bad? You see it there? You can't really see if I'm looking directly at the camera. It's kind of harder to see. That's funny. Guy's a character. Hey, you have Eric. You are live. Hello? Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up? How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for calling. What's your name?
My name's Micah.
Micah. What's up, Micah? How can I help?
So I have two questions. I have a Mike Trout. It's a 2013 Topps Heritage All-Star Rookie card, and the value's kind of all over the place. And so I'm just wondering where you would value it at, and also if you would get it graded. Yeah.
Okay, so what I would value it at. So is the card in good condition? Is the card in good condition?
Yes, it is. It's in great condition.
So if it's in great condition, I would send it in for grading. A 10 is worth about $100, and not graded, the card's worth about $10 to $20 in that range. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, my second question was, so I mostly am into baseball. I've ripped a ton of Update and Topps Chrome, and I'm just wondering, product-wise for 2025, what is like the best dollar? Like, what is the best value for your money and for baseball cards?
So, good question. So, if you've ever heard my content before, opening up packs and boxes, no matter what pack and box you're opening, in the long run, you're most likely going to lose money. Just so you know.
Yeah.
But the best value, in my opinion, would be what you're opening: the top series, Topps Update stuff, Topps Chrome.
Yeah. I mean, I've opened a lot of Topps Update. I haven't got like an auto or anything yet, but I've just been opening the blasters, and so I've got like a few numbered cards. I got a nice Nick Kurtz, black and gold, but otherwise not much. But I know that it's a pretty good product compared to like Topps Chrome, which was terrible. And one last question for the Top Scrum basketball.
Yep.
I don't think it's a good product to get into with the prices. I know they're pretty terrible, but like if you were to buy retail, what option do you think is the best for your money?
For just retail in general?
Yeah, like I mean, blasters, megas, or like hangers.
It's all there is no, they're all the same thing, like mathematically. Also, I could be wrong, but there is no, it's all the same. Just buy whatever your budget allows you to do. I would say like the cheapest one, so you don't lose as much money would be my advice.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to stay out of that.
Yeah, I would suggest flipping sports cards and then taking some of your extra profits, and then you could have fun opening up packs and boxes. And it's, for someone like yourself, you don't need a ton of money to start flipping sports cards. What state do you live in?
Missouri.
Yeah, so you could just in Missouri go to a local card show with like $50 or $100. Maybe ask your parents for a few dollars and go and buy singles of like in the dollar box. So like these dealers have dollar boxes next to them, and you could find cards in there for $5, $10 pretty easily.
Yeah, for sure. Card shows are definitely a lot better than buying just at a card shop.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Because most of the card shops in my area they're pretty expensive. Like with the boxes especially, they're pretty expensive. But I've gone to a couple card shows and just bought like for an example, I bought like a Bobby Witt Japan variation, and it was like I think the guy sold it to me for like $10, and then I just went around and people started bidding on it, and I just came back to each table and told them, and then I eventually got it up to like 32, sold it for like 35, and so I think that's definitely the way to go if you're trying to make a profit.
Yeah, man, I wish I was as smart as you when I was your age.
Oh, thank you for your time.
Yeah,
and,
thanks, man. Any other questions in the future, just feel free to call in.
All right, yeah, thank you, man.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
That kid was sharp. That was a good one. But I got to give this a wrap. I have a long day ahead of me. There's a free PDF down below in the description of what I was talking about earlier in the video, the top 10 recession-proof cards to buy under $100. Monday, Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern, we go live with this thing. This upcoming Wednesday, I will not be due to Thanksgiving. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you.